So, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, number one, I am sorry for this being a late stream start. Because I had it scheduled originally for 4, but dinner kind of got in the way, and other stuff happened, and we ended up watching a YouTube video for a second, and we were discussing a group that I made on Facebook not all that long ago. But without further ado, a while back, with the Steam sales and stuff the way that they are, you can get decent packs of games for really, really super cheap. They have the Steam sales going on currently, and well, I thought it would be a good opportunity to promote an older game, a very older classic game known as Dungeon Siege. It top-down almost RPG, but it's a 3D RPG, if you will, and it was very revolutionary for its time, quite frankly, actually. And I already got it pulled up and started and all that good stuff. I had built up a character and all that. There really isn't a whole lot of choices for when it comes to character. And this guy right here is probably one of the most cursed characters I think I've ever seen in my life. Look at this mustache.
He looks like a 1980s movie villain.
He does. He does. I hadn't even thought about that, but that's hysterical.
Every bad guy from every 1980s movie.
Right? Like, I don't think I've ever once seen somebody with a facial hairstyle like that. Ever. Not once.
And I think there's good reason.
I agree. But there's other choices. You can make him a bald guy. Make him a Irish Irish Nicolas Cage. Can turn him into oh shit, he looks like somebody, but I can't quite place him. Also another 80s movie villain, basically, with the hair slicked back and shit like that. Old fart mustache.
Wow.
There's oh yeah. And furthermore, what the is this a tattoo on his head? Or did somebody just hold him down and smeared metal all over his head? It's what?
It looks like his hair's been carved out.
Right? Looks like one of those hairstyles from the memes where you see him go in and ask the barber shop, "Man, just fuck me up, bro.
Yeah.
I got you."
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. And there's other choices too for different head shapes and stuff, and there's different hairstyles that go with the different head shapes. That right there is beautiful.
Wow.
Right though? But all the shirts are pretty much the same when it comes to the different characters when it comes to the start.
That one was pretty disco.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe I should make him rock the disco shirt. But this here looks like a dude with a white standard t-shirt and
Sweatpants.
Or jeans. And no damn good and well that there wasn't no denim back then. In any type of fantasy land ever. Why would there be denim?
It wasn't until, the 1920s?
Right?
Did Levi Strauss come up with denim?
Something like that. We'll give him the disco vest. God, that looks even more like denim. At least that matches. I don't know what the hell those are. We might come back to those. We'll see.
Ugh.
Yeah, oh god, I know. You gotta keep in mind, this came out around the same era as Diablo did.
Right. Well, it looks very Diablo Sims-esque.
Right. And realistically, it's way above the likes of Diablo when it comes to different gameplay and stuff. It's basically like somebody took Dungeons and Dragons and made it into a RPG style game, which is really nifty. And I think that was kind of almost the vision for the game, was to have a 3D version of D&D, essentially. It doesn't have the same monsters in it or anything like that, of course. But I'm sure that they probably share some. Character name. Make him see more butts.
Who looks like French Stewart.
French Stewart.
From Third Rock from the Sun.
He kinda does.
His little pinched up face.
He kinda does. Name him IP Freely.
Well, I noticed that one of the other YouTubers had a character named Bendover, so I was kind of sad about that. You could name him Phil McCracken.
Phil McCracken. I like it. That's one we haven't done in a while. And it's going to be Mick Crack.
Oscar Ian. Definitely Ian.
McCracken.
McCracken. Phil McCracken.
Phil McCracken. Yeah, Phil McCracken.
They're life partners. Bendover and Phil McCracken.
No. and we'll rock the truly horrid pants. Because
you could get me, you rotten dog.
Okay, now next.
You're a turd. Yeah. Yes, you are.
So considering I'm kind of a noob with this game and shit, I kind of want to go with normal. But I feel like I would probably get roasted for that, for all the people that are like hardcore old school players of this game and stuff, because I know that this game had quite the cult following back in the day and still has quite the cult following to this day, actually, believe it or not.
Ah, dog, stop.
And I also understand from reading the reviews on this game that, well, to put it frankly, a lot of people did not like the Steam edition. We'll go ahead and sit here through this. Won't skip it.
Of stars had crumbled into oblivion, paralyzed by its own power-hungry legions, and torn asunder by an ancient, merciless evil. But the 10th Legion, the dying empire's most valiant soldier, most trusted, withdrew far to the west, to a land called Em, seeking to preserve what their empire had lost. Here, in the rugged mountains and the rich valleys of their new home, they founded the kingdom of Em, a kingdom that has embraced peace and freedom for free.
But then the Fire Nation attacked.
There was a price.
Right?
Few now remember the evil that opposed them. Fewer still recall the dark sorceries.
Oh yeah, look at this guy. Out there. Just a hoeing away.
With that crazy ass hairdo.
Right?
Gotta knit these rows. As neat as my hair.
There's a crippling old man. Quick, better go see what he's up about.
The Krug are attacking. I couldn't hold them back. You have long been my friend, but you can do nothing more for old North. Go to Stonebridge. Find Georg. The Krug have elsewhere betrayed us.
The sad thing about this is, uh, put names like Bjorn and stuff like that in the game. Phil McCracken really isn't all that far away from typical shit. So, and here we are. Use the WASD keys. Oh. Okay. So, okay. That's what the buttons are. I'd almost forgotten. So. Okay. That's another thing about this game is that you can actually pause it and tell your guys what you want them to go and do and stuff, because you don't always have one person. You'll eventually have like a party of people. Grab me up that hoe. It's like I'm playing fucking Sims again, grabbing hoes. I'm gonna go and explore this area a little bit more thoroughly than what I typically do, because this is one of those games where they like to hide shit. It's actually arguably worse at hiding stuff than Diablo is. Dude Man mentioned the Krug. The Krug are like, Jesus God, this is loud. First off, this music volume needs to be dialed way the hell back. And God only knows it's probably also copyrighted, but wouldn't shock me. Make sure that we got...
Okay, and I got to go out here and say, it drives me insane when somebody gets a puppy and they say they're trying to potty train it. You're not potty training it. You're housebreaking it. You're not taking it into the potty to use your toilet. Bah!
Although, if you were actually potty training your Doge,
yes.
that would be kind of cool.
Most definitely.
Like, I'd be down for that. That'd be a video. Shit. Yeah. Beat on those. Beat on the barrels. Be no barrels up in this shit. Go ahead and let's go through the door. That's another thing this game did that was really nifty that a lot of other games didn't do, is that there's stuff inside places, and like you can actually go into buildings and shit like that, and there's buildings and stuff around the landscape and shit like that that you can actually go into and search and look through and stuff. There's caves and stuff here and there you can actually go in and search through and shit. Let me see here. So, doll, pitchfork, rake. Pitchfork, I do believe, let's see, it's 2 to 4 damage. This is also 2 to 4 damage with the knife. But I do believe the pitchfork gives us slightly more range than the knife does. Plus, it also gives us a small chance to block as well. So, honestly, weird as this may sound, the pitchfork is technically better for us right at the moment than pretty much everything else is. Get rid of your inventory / pull up your inventory is pretty much just like any other RPG. It's press I on the keyboard. Oh yeah. Old boy's a boss with that. Smack, smack! Ooh, man, I've gotten 2 spells already. Go ahead and pause it while we're dealing with the spells. Your spells will more than likely end up being one of your more used things in the game, honestly, because quite frankly, particularly in the early levels of the game, you can go in with just spells and fuck people up. These Krug, man. Really? Like, spells are very, very, very useful, particularly in the early game. Really, they're useful throughout the entirety of the game as long as you find the upgrades and shit for them, but... Okay, that's a stream that goes all the way through there. Look. Furthermore, I just want to take a brief moment and admire these water effects. For this being as old of a game as it is, these water effects are really, really, really good for being that old. Like, I am incredibly, incredibly impressed about the entirety of the game, honestly, for the age that it is. And shoot some fireballs at old boy over here. And pretty much 2-hit kill on almost everything when it comes to the fireballs. Kaplow! Most of them don't even get to you. And this is on hard. So I gotta go over and check shit out. But seriously? Out of all this? They have this nice little nook over here and stuff, and there ain't shit over here, huh? Okay, well that's kinda lame. What the hell? That was weird. Run back and blast him again. Run back and blast him again. Okay. God damn it. There. That's what I wanted him to do. So that way, whenever he gets within the radius of anybody, he'll instantaneously attack them.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser.
Oof. He's downright spooky looking now.
Right? Have old boy attack freely here. Move freely and attack freely. See, that's still 1 to 2, 1 to 2. That's 2 to 5, and it's a blunt dagger, which is kind of lame. And health potions. Okay, that's alright, that's the key. Pull that up. Alright, sweet. Yeah, I agree. Brendan Fraser is kind of creepy looking. Adventurer's Handbook. If your health gets below 1/3, your character portrait will be in the flash. It's basically saying, alright, we knew that you were going to walk through the first area here and not have any issues, but after that, now you're going into the next area, you're going to have a bad time. And I'm not sure if, like, going into bushes or anything, like, hides your character. I don't think it does. I don't think there's a crouch or hide mechanic for you anyway. These guys are just irritating. Where are you going? Don't you run away from me. Oh, fucker, get back here. Fucker. Try to run away from me. You dirty bastard. And that's one of the other things that I kind of dig about this game too, is that you can actually dodge stuff if you micro enough. Say you're getting shot at by arrows or the hell ever that shit was that he was shooting at me. Speaking of getting green shit shot at you seen the Independence Day commercial that Budweiser has put out yet? Well, no. It's Dude Man from Independence Day that played president. I can't remember his name.
Bill Pullman?
Yeah. But it's him. And he does the whole spiel and shit that he does from Independence Day and so on and so forth. Which is cool. But, I mean, it's one of those, well, you guys are kind of a little bit really late on that, I hate to say. You know? Like, Independence Day is kind of behind everyone and no one's really going to think about it. It took me a second to realize what the hell he was on about, talking about, you know, being president and so on and so forth, and I was just like, when the hell was he ever president? Oh, that's right, he played that part. Quite frankly, I would have been way the hell more alright with him being president than fucking Donald J. Trump, for that matter. First guy
J
there.
stands for jerk.
Right? Should have been Donald D. Trump. Donald Dirtbag Trump. And before anyone starts fucking roasting me about all that and whatnot, you're gonna have a bad time with that. Like, it's one of those...
Wait. Here.
It's one of those, you know, people voted in somebody that the entire nation literally already knew was a dirtbag.
Right.
And everyone went out and was like, oh yeah, we're going to vote for him. Why? Well, because he stands up and says what he means. Or he says what he wants to say, and he's not afraid of the whole political correctness and all that stuff. Well, yeah, that's good and all that if you're actually fucking focusing on the right shit.
Right.
That's not my problem with him, you know? It's not like I'm exactly the most politically correct fellow in the world. Well, what's something? Come on. Come on. Why didn't you make it to me, huh? What? Why didn't you come all the way over here, huh? Hi, little friend. Oh. I think I may have done a dumb. Hey now. Really? You's a tough one, ain't ya? Hey, you sons of... Oh, fuck. Again, dirtbag. But playing this on hard, I'm trying to be a little bit more on the cautious side because I don't want to die while I'm fucking streaming. The hell? The hell is that? Come back here. Come back here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Aww. So you can't kill the little bullfrog thing, even though it obviously highlights like it could potentially be killable. Which is lame. Let's see. I wish there was a way to like manually aim. But alas, there is not. So we'll go ahead and go back to that. And you know something? I think I might actually want to switch over and try to focus a little bit more on the nature magic, since we've already advanced to level 2 in combat magic. The nature magic can be, I'm not going to say it's going to be more effective, but I think that stat goes for other stuff. Take 2 steps back, zap. Take 2 steps back, zap. Take 2 steps back, zap. Hey now, easy. Zap, zap, zap. I wish it was chain lightning. God damn, this shit's weak as hell. That was still fantastic, though. Felt like I was tasing the shit out of them. Kind of sounded like it, too. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Who's screaming at me now? As you can see, this has a way faster hit rate than what the combat magic does. I don't know why the hell I'm running around picking up everything too, because quite frankly you really don't have to here in the early game. Zap, 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 zap. Holy crap! You don't fucking die anytime soon? Oh no! Go ahead and drink my health potion. Just zap the shit out of him. But with the nature magic, as you can see, it basically doesn't take any mana whatsoever in order to really use. Yeah. And with as many strikes as you do, because you gain skill points as you strike somebody. So for every time you do something and it's a successful spell, you gain a little bit of additional to that skill. And that's how the game's leveling system works, basically. Once you have so many accrued skill points and stuff like that, that's how you build your character. Which is cool, but it's kind of honestly a very tedious way of building your character. Just gonna tase the shit out of them. What you gonna do against a medieval dude with a pitchfork and a taser? It's hysterical because it does like no damage to him whatsoever. But still, though, I'm trying to get that skill up so that I can use other spells in the future, so... Unfortunately, it's kind of an irritating thing, however. I'm not dodging all of these successfully, unfortunately. Oh my god! Granted, I know he's not hitting the same one like every time either, so... Hey, finally got one. They're gonna push me all the way back to the farm. Oh, there's another one. Hey, there we go. And yeah, sure, I could, like I said, sit there and actually fight him and kill him and all that crap, but it's... I'm trying to level up my skills first while I have the opportunity to, and it's easy to do so in a place that I can actually survive and do it in. Without something just coming up and like one-hitting me. Which can happen later on in the game. Unfortunately. Whoa, whoa! Oh no, you did not just shoot that green shit at me. Zap. Ah, no, not one of those. Because those things hurt. You son of a bitch. Stand here and zap the shit out of you. Yeah. Fuck it. What?
This thing says husband. If I killed someone, would you tell on me? Me. No, but I'd use it against you all the time. I'd be like, are you going to walk the dog or do I have to make a call?
Fair. Ah, fuck, I done goofed. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't want to say, really? Nah. Like how every time it zaps them, there's a little blood splotch that comes flying out. God. These things have a horrible chance to hit. Hey, level 1 nature magic. Woo! I wish that it stunned them or something. That's like my one desire for that is
Holy
that it
crap.
actually stunned them.
I just saw a city person post something about it's okay to be a redneck.
But
I want to message her and be like, so how many times did you get burnt to blisters picking up rocks in the field? None. How many times did you shovel chicken shit out of a coop? None. How many stalls you cleaned in your life? None.
Right.
How many times did you have to go out and chase hogs that got out of the pit?
How many times did you baled hay? None.
How many times you collected eggs?
Oh,
None.
right. So,
So exactly what makes you think you got a redneck?
Right? It's a one-hit KO. Ooh, a little bit gold. I actually was unaware that that was even back there.
How many times were you told you're too goddamn stupid to touch that tractor and to get away from it? None.
I've actually heard that a few times. But the problem is that I was told that by people who are also far too goddamn stupid to be fucking near that tractor
We were
themselves.
told it as jokes, but it was still funny.
Oh yeah, so was we.
It's still funny.
Well, it was like, it was kind of insinuated along those lines back when I was, hanging out with Sam and stuff like that back in the day. And as I talked to them and they got to know me better and shit like that, I ended up out there helping them work on the goddamn thing and could do better than they could with it.
Well, one of my friends would go out to the barn where she knew her dad was before we'd go out running around on the weekends or whatever. And he'd be out there working, trying to get the tractors going or whatever.
Right.
Getting things set up for going out in the morning and doing whatever they were doing at the time. And she'd go out there and money, and just follow him around the barn with her hand out going, money. Because she knew it aggravated him, and he'd just be like, here! And like throw $20 at her or something, like, go away, shut up.
That's pretty damn funny.
Well, if he didn't give her the money, she'd go over and hold her finger like an inch away from the combine or the tractor or whatever and go, money. Like, get away from that. You're too stupid. Don't you touch that thing. It costs more than what it costs to have you and stuff.
Well,
You
I mean,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, God, it was so funny.
Unfortunately, that's not untrue.
Money.
Money. Oh, jeez. That is pretty great. I'm not going to go that way. There are far too many fucks over there.
Hi, puppy.
Oh, I can just walk through the water, huh? Oh, there's fucks in the water. Okay, that's new.
Okay.
Kinda.
I washed that thing today at work.
Yeah?
It was a Pekingese that looked a lot like that.
Just a...
Max. And I call him Mad Max because he's angry.
The hell kind of a fucked up cyclops looking anglerfish goddamn thing is that thing, though? Yikes. Let's see, that's worn leather, 4 defense. This is tattered leather, a 3 defense. Okay, yeah, so definitely the worn leather. 3 to 9. That's 3 to 6. So short bow it is.
Yeah. Let's see about that. Blah, blah, blah. May want to hire you. Yeah, I bet they do.
Oh, yeah. 2 4. This is 2 6. So I think I am going to take and stick that here. Well, it's like the temp agency keeps fucking chasing after me. And it's like, well, you know, you guys gonna have to raise your fucking
That's okay.
minimum wage.
Listen to this. Local truck driver needed. Blah, blah, blah in blah, blah, blah city, blah, blah, blah state. We're a global leader in human and animal nutrition.
They also need a PR person as well.
We're.
Yes, we're. Not we are.
We're. That apostrophe means the world.
Yep. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why grammar is important. Just like Grandma used to make.
What, a synonym roll?
Yep, a synonym roll. Just like Grandma used to make. I'm so very, very, very disappointed that you can't zap the frogs.
Apparently, I'm a possible match for a bilingual recruiter.
Oh!
Am I now?
With all those language
With all my
certificates and
language
stuff like
skills.
that. What was it, that movie quote? Speak two languages, English and bad English? You ain't
I
speaking
speak
either?
English and sarcasm. Does that count? Oh.
It might to some people. Zappity. Well, at least my chance to hit went up with it. So, actually doing some decent damage with the zapper now. Well, here's a nice little nook over here that wasn't used for fucking anything.
Laboratory supervisor.
I'm thinking I probably seen that at one point.
Huh.
Exactly. I'm kind of curious as to what exactly a laboratory supervisor does. To be perfectly honest with you. I mean, what? Do you just go around and make sure that the scientists are all doing what they're supposed to do?
Yeah.
And instead of going around and...
Evaluates the competency of technologists and technicians.
Well, I mean,
suppose you'd need to, I don't know how to be those things first.
Right, absolutely. I don't know, man. I could probably assess the competence of various individuals just on, how they carry themselves.
Bargain hunt's looking for somebody.
Oh, that's interesting.
It'd be worth it just to have first dibs on all the stuff that come through there.
Right.
If you're allowed.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a
other
lot
places.
of companies that don't look kindly on that. Easy. Fucking trying to fall over and kill yourself over there and shit.
My foot hooked on it. I couldn't go anywhere.
Nah, I done goofed. He got the shit zapped out of him. Fall at my feet, you sons of bitches. At the hands of the taser. The mighty taser hand of doom. I like how I'm just walking through here leaving a trail of dead Krug things. What the hell ever the Krug are supposed to be. They look like goblins of some sort or another. Or like a form of goblin. They all look like Smeagol in a way. See, now that's one thing that always kind of bugged me about this. Who are the Krug? Why are they attacking? Like, what the hell was the point in the Krug attacking anybody? And, I mean, yeah, sure, they kind of, sort of alluded to, there being a war and shit, where the Krug, the magic armor, you don't say. Is that a spell? It must be. Acquires nature magic, level 3. Adding 2 to armor, huh? Well, that is a spell I did not find earlier in the game. Like the last time I tried to play this through, I did not find that spell. And in fact, I think I totally and completely bypassed this house. Come to think of it. Huh. Interesting. It says consider saving your progress periodically and to save often and so on and so forth. But I'm probably just gonna bull run this, not gonna lie, and only save in like certain locations, so to speak. Because this is one of those games that if you don't stop and save every once in a while, the save states will fuck you over. Okay, check this out. No bottom to the cart. Bottom to the cart. No bottom to the cart. Bottom to the cart. No bottom to the cart. Bottom to the cart. What the fuck? Oh, gotta love some of these games from 2002. Early 2000s. That's why I should say that as. Oh. Okay, I won't rest on that for too long. It's hysterical, but I won't judge it. I mean, how can you judge a game like this? Particularly in this era with the way that the game functions and all that. Ah, shit. Okay. Well, then, if that's the case, we need to whip out our actual damage dealing magic. Hello. Be nice of you to fucking move. Because with the nature magic, I can kite people with it. With the actual combat magic, it really does damage, and it really sinks in the whole damage factor, and so on. Like I said, nature magic is kind of almost more useful than the combat magic is in this particular case, because it involves both combat and other stuff.
The Benton's curled up with the yang.
Aww.
Cute.
That's awesome. I haven't seen them in a while. What?
The neighbors.
Oh, there are 600 cars out there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that silver Charger,
Wow.
and the street's parked full. Like you can't drive down the street.
At least they ain't bumpity bumping. I'll give them that.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the one car belongs to the house down there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a beige SUV.
Right.
But then there's like 2 other cars parked there on that side. One facing the proper way, one facing the opposite way. And then on this side of the street, there's a white car parked in front of the neighbor house here, blocking the end of their driveway, pretty much out in the middle of the street. And then there's a silver car that has pulled up in front of them that is parked diagonally, blocking the entire street with their door hanging open and just blocking the street. And here comes a car. I want to see them get through. They turned into a driveway.
Well, they're probably turning around.
No, they pulled on in.
Ball sacks. I was explaining to the people of YouTube here earlier about some of the stuff that goes on in the neighborhood.
Oh God, it's like living in a circus.
Well, it's like living in a damn demilitarized zone.
Well, that's what I said. It's like a demilitarized zone. Oh my, are you kidding me?
What?
Okay, and then the car that was parked in the wrong way on the opposite side of the road,
Uh-huh.
the woman gets out from the driver's side and the door, the passenger side, into traffic and into the road opens, and here pops out this baby. It looks, if it was 3 years old, I'd be surprised. And she let that kid get out and into the middle of the street while she was still at the front of the car let that little tiny kid get out in the middle of the street. If there'd been a car coming, kabwham. They don't even care about their own kid. I care more about their kids than they do. I've never seen anything like it.
That's fucked.
I cannot believe I just stood there and watched that. That baby just swung that car door open and climbed out into the middle of the street.
It's truly horrifying, honestly.
It gives me anxiety so bad. One of these kids, because at least 5 to 10 times a day, there's a car that flies down our 25-mile-an-hour street. It's full, I mean, like it's some kind of racetrack. Like full floored, flying down through here. Because there's no stop signs on our street. Yep. So they just fly down it like it's a quarter mile. And these people literally let their children play in the street. Tiny children with ride-on, little, ride-on toys. The ones that you have before pedals. Because the kids are too little to push the pedals yet. And they let these people let these kids play in the middle of the street.
Yep. Is it messed up that I'm zapping the shit out of a bear?
Well...
Like I'm taser handing a bear.
Are you hungry? Do you need a place to sleep?
Zap,
so...
And he goes back in his cave.
Well, apparently this bear hurt him.
I'm actually doing quite a bit of damage to him.
How do you know? Okay, I see it down there. It's only been... Yeah.
It's just zapping the shit out of him left and right. It's great for skill bonuses.
And you had to say it. You had to say no bumpity bumps. Now there's a bumpity bump.
I think it's shitty that they get scared and run from you every once in a while. Particularly, Mother Nature's animals. Oh, God, he finally hit me. Ouch. Except for I got special armor out of it, though. So, that's cool.
I like the game when we watch the playthroughs, and it's always these YouTubers are always like, no, I don't want to kill the animals. Why do you guys always put the animals in here?
Well, I mean, seriously, though.
Pretty much, I think it's a standard agreed upon thing that we would much rather kill characters than animal characters. Like human characters than animal characters.
Yes.
Because everybody knows how screwed up humans are.
Absolutely agreed. Everyone's like, yeah, we get it. Humans suck. I think that's the only bear that's in here, too. I think.
Oh, give me a small health potion. Woo woo.
Health potion, some gold. I actually got over 100 gold now. As you can see, this bear had already taken multiple lives. And that of a horse as well, it would appear. Now, my thing is, so this is only one rib cage and limbs for the one rib cage, and like there's enough one person there. Where the hell does this other skull came from? Yeah, it must have been. You don't see any other two-headed creatures in the game, though. Apparently,
the bear eats them.
Apparently, the bears are just like, fuck these 200 people. Really? You guys are just gonna stick a couple of crates over here in the middle of nowhere and not have a damn thing in them, huh? Zappity. 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 Feel the power of the taser hand. I got a spell that is a nature armor buff spell. And I've yet to actually get to use it. Because my nature skill is not high enough quite yet. You son of a bitch. Swing on me. Hey now. Sounds like Polly when she gets pissy.
Little misbehavior case. Well, her ears went up on that one.
Right? Well, one of them did.
Fixed it, crazy dog.
There's a unique one over there, even.
Unique up on it?
I might have to.
Really, dude? You're gonna take everything off the couch with you, huh?
Now that was fantastic. I zapped the one and it just exploded. Pull away some of the additional little bullshit guys that he has around him. Now give me less to deal with when taking him on himself, because I'm sure that he probably has quite a bit of armor or something of that nature, because he only has 15 hit points. So he can't be too tough.
Sure would break my heart if, as they were out there working on that car, one of them idiots did something dumb and it zapped and fried their entire electrical system. They didn't have to listen to their bumpity bumps anymore.
Have them mess up and short out the capacitor for their fucking subwoofers and shit.
If only.
Oh, as far as that goes, if they even have it set up enough to have a capacitor in it and shit. Because most of these jackasses around here don't even know about that sort of shit, I'm sure.
I don't think they care about that. I think they just want it loud enough and so on and so forth to annoy everybody to the point where they say something so then they can go meh, 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 and fight with them.
There's
You said something to me. Let's fight, because you said something, because I'm an annoying asshole.
That's a perfectly valid point. And these
How
motherfuckers
dare
around
you
here-
say something to me about being an obnoxious fuck? How dare you?
Right. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drop all that shit since I actually have actual weapons now. Come here, Lou. That's what that was all about, was the big old kitty Lou decided to jump up here, and Polly just wasn't having none of that. She's a dumb.
She wants to chase. Dogs want to chase. Cats want to run. And that's the problem.
Yes.
So anytime the cats do anything fast, the dogs want to chase them.
Yes. It's a vast variety of stupid involved.
And it doesn't matter how often they get in trouble. It doesn't matter how many times we squirt them with the squirt bottle or tell them no.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
think.
everybody tells, you know, if you're getting chased by a dog, per se. You don't run from the damn dog. That's just going to make them want to chase more. So it's going to encourage them. That's one of those that's common knowledge, or at least it is for most people, particularly...
Anybody that's ever had a parent, a real parent, they know that.
Pretty much.
People that give shit about their kids learn things like that to pass it on to their children.
Right. Common sense.
Is it common?
The very uncommon common sense. Anything back in over young y'all? Oh, I'm sure that there probably would have been at least a good snipey spot there for a brief moment. Hey now.
That zappy sound is hysterical.
It is. Like I said, taser hand.
Sounds more like bug zapper hand.
It does. Just fantastic considering that, at least for most of the bugs, it's actually highly effective.
Taser face.
Taser face. The hell kind of a villain name is that?
Come up, call your own.
Oh, that's great. You know something?
That movie is spectacular.
Absolutely. At a very slow relay speed. Zappity. Well, it's great because the spell's name is literally Zap. So, that's what it does. And it makes me wonder if the next grade up is Lightning. And it has a lightning sound effect. Because that would also be funny.
But does it go, lightning?
Right?
Oh my god, will you stop?
The dumb. Oh, the dumb. Yeah, health potions. Zappity. This is the problem that I have with this game, though. Is that here in the early stages of it, is it so damn tedious. All the way up until you get up to, I think it's Stonebridge is the place that you're going to. It's like the first actual city that you come to.
Well, if you remember, getting Diablo started was a nightmare, and it was blah, 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 blah.
Right, well...
Until you finally got rolling. Because, my god, you have to pick up every little thing. Oh, look! There's a wood splinter. Let's pick it up and drag it back to town to get them 2 coins out of it.
Right. Well, that was up until I found the character editor.
Well, I never messed with any of that.
Oh, you know damn good well I did. Ah, God.
Yes, my son. He's so excited because I took my glasses off.
Ah.
Would you like to stomp on my face, maybe, perhaps? Oh, you already did.
Jesus. These dogs hurt. God damn.
Yes, they do, especially when they stomp on your face.
Well, yeah.
What? Dude, either lay out or get out.
Okay. So, here's this bucko.
I should have guessed you'd be cleaving your way to Stonebridge to find out what got the Cruggles stirred up. If you could spare a few minutes to help an old neighbour before you go, I've a favour to ask.
An old
When I
man,
realised
huh?
the Krug were actually attacking
Right.
us, I tried to get to the safety of my cellar, but they had a little welcome party waiting for me. If you need any supplies for the long trek to Stonebridge, and wouldn't mind clearing out the remaining Krug downstairs, you can help yourself to whatever you need from my stalls.
Boy. Sound like a plan to me, bro.
You said I got overrun critters?
Pretty much. The Krug, which are the goblin thingy-mabobs, whatever they are.
So how kind of cellar you got, dude?
One that's very dungeon-esque.
Right? Biggest damn cellar I ever seen.
The cellar's bigger than this damn house. The fuck?
Zap them until they ran outside? And
Well-
then they ran away.
I drew them out. Hey, buddy, they're out of your cellar. Can you take your shit now? Oh, okay. I killed them.
Only two?
Maybe? I don't know. Let's find out.
Good God, look at that cellar.
Seriously, though. What the fuck? Hey. Got me some gloves going on now.
That's it. Another.
A couple of you. Zap. A small mana potion. There's more! Why? Dude, how? Why?
Why on earth would a tiny little farmhouse in the middle of a woods have a massive
Multi-level fucking dungeon-esque type cellar. Anyone ever read the meme that was floating around there for a little bit that's talking about a guy that, you know, he has an adventurer come in and try to raid his house. Well, he gets sick of the adventurer and he kills the adventurer. Takes the adventurer's wealth and such like that and starts building up from there, you know, basically that he starts building a dungeon around the cellar and traps and so on and so forth because he keeps having more and more adventurers come because they can hear tales about this guy that's, you know, kills off an adventurer if they want any of this shit in his place. And, you know, they're all showing up at his door. So he builds this nice, big, huge, elaborate dungeon with traps and all this other shit like that. And then he finally comes to realize that he has become a boss
Yeah.
in the dungeon. Well, I mean, I think maybe that's what this guy had going on here. I think I did come down here last time I went through this, and Jesus, there's more! There's more! And furthermore, how did these guys get in? Did they, like, what, break in through this apparent doorway back here, and then...
They fell through that grate like you did. The grate invader.
Maybe?
Like the thing on Maze Runner.
I'm saying there's more! You know, it just slowly but surely gets more and more fucked as you go. Ooh, there's another spell over in y'all. But, like, this is one of those why. Leech's wife. Sweet. It's always a useful thing. What? That thing's kind of frightening. I kind of sort of want to have a chat with old boy and be just like, what the hell you got going on down here in this here cellar? There's some shit going on down there, and I'm kind of suspicious of you there, bucko. Damn. I mean, honestly, the tattered leather's kind of poopy.
It's tattered.
That's tattered leather as well, and it's only a defensive 3. Crude leather is a defensive 6. So that's actually the better one out of the group. Next to the stuff I already have on, which is a defensive 10. But it's special armor.
Special.
It's special.
Isn't that special?
Always with the special. I'm going to go ahead and drop the tattered. Got a lot of blunt daggers for no reason. And a knife for no reason. I'm going to go ahead and drop that. Shabby battle bow. Wow, 6 to 12. Oh, that's 3 to 14. That's a range of 10 meters. This one's also a range of 10 meters. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and... I feel like I should save this for later at some point. But the peasant short bow, no longer need that, and the standard short bow, I don't think I need that anymore either. Quite frankly, I don't really need any of this stuff. So, I have the feeling that I'm going to run across way more of it as we go on anyhow. So I'm not really super concerned leaving all this shit here. It's not like there's any merchants around or anything to sell to right at the moment, so on that. And put that there. Get it the hell out of the way. Inventory management, the game. Fuck this hatchet, I don't need that shit anymore either.
It can't stack potions or nothing either, can ya?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of cool though, because like at least the potions and stuff have multiple uses as well. So, like this one here, that's only half gone. You can use it again. But still, it is kind of a little bit on the lame side that you can't fucking stack them. And eventually, like half your inventory will be nothing but potions too.
Yeah.
Can auto arrange inventory, which I'm not going to do that because trust me, it really hurts you more than anything else.
I can imagine.
Oh, thank you for just go ahead and automatically hit that switch. Feel like I should go up there and be just like, dude, you had some shit going on down there in that dungeon, and I'm suspicious that your cellar is not actually a cellar.
My thanks for clearing out the croak. If they're coming after farmers in our own homes, I don't doubt you'll battle many more on your journey to Stonebridge. You'd best be on your way. Watch out for yourself, and don't worry about me. I've enough supplies in the cellar to keep me going until this blows over.
Well, you'll be safe for a while, considering I'm just going through leaving a mass amount of dead in my wake. Wish you could go over and like kick bookcases and have stuff pop out of them like you can in Diablo. Hey, my dude, there. I'll close your door for you, since you're not going to get up and do it yourself, you lazy fuck. What about this old boy that was over here? Didn't offer him a place to stay. Lou, my dude. Ooh, plus. Come on, my dude.
This is what I used to be kitty and I need love it. Him jumping up in my face this morning. Good God. I woke up to a giant kitty face in my face.
He
And I
says,
was like,
hey,
ah, kitty.
I am the great Tiger Lou. The great Tiger Lou. Sorry, I'm distracted by a gigantic orange kitty. He
Like
needs
we were
love.
nose to nose when he jumped up. I'm like, dude, hi.
It would have been
Morning,
funny if
shit.
he would have went meow.
I'm surprised he didn't with his tiny little meow and his giant body.
Right? This
I
is
can
seriously
hear him
like a
purring all the way
freaking.
across the room.
You can hear him purring all the way across the room, but by God, you can't hear him meow across the room. With him and his freaking gigantic 25-pound self. And it's not that he's fat either, it's the fact that he's just huge. A big old kitty puss. One of the... Okay, I must already killed that one. Good. Just once, I would like to just be standing there and see the lightning strike come down and zap the shit out of one of these Krug. That would be a fantastic mechanic for the game. There's like 3 other dungeons, or there's 2 other Dungeon Siege games, and then the third one has an expansion to it as well, like DLC content and stuff. But I have only lightly touched on the other 2 games. I've never actually really sat down and played them, because they're kind of funky and they feel weird. They don't feel like this game at all, like, to me anyway. But, like I said, I never really played all that far into them, so I don't really 100% know. And if this game, if this here stream does well or something, I might actually consider doing that. But as far as I know, the first one was the beloved game out of the group. Whereas the rest of them were kind of like, where they just kind of tried to ride the wave and the popularity of the first one, and it just didn't work for them. I'm pretty sure that this is the development, a game developer that didn't survive, unfortunately. Must have been a tree. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I thought there was something big sneaking up on me. I don't know why anything big would be sneaking up on you at this stage in a game, but... It will show you my level of anxiety, even when it comes to video games. What are you doing? You didn't even do anything. That Krug apprentice was shit. He just walked up to me and then turned around and walked away. So it would appear that nature magic? Oh, maybe not. I want to say I thought that nature magic might interrupt spell casting. There's random dead people laying all over the damn place. I don't 100% understand the character's backstory either. I would very much so like to know what the lore is behind this game. And like why this character is what he is and where he is and so on. I assume that he was some warrior or soldier or something of that nature. Kitten, please. Not the keyboard. Not the keyboard. Not the gumdrop buttons. Yeah, sweet little Miss Cookiekins. I wish I could get up here. You could click up there and tell your guy, go up there. But he's not going to go up there, though. It'd be nice. It's a nice thought. Wow, there's actually quite a few caves down through here. Which is actually rather surprising. You can't tell me that you can't move there, motherfucker. You're clicking on the path. Oh, here we go. First firework of the evening. Probably trying to make sure that they can get it in before storms hit. So, if you hear the dogs freaking lose their shit and go crazy, that's probably why. Come on, my dude. Oh, he hurts. Cookie, I love you, darling, but you are totally and completely in the way right now. A huge, huge, huge distraction, sweetie. And he must have quite a bit of armor. So, yeah, more kite old boy here. With him being a special. Not going to sneak up on him, so to speak. Kinda hurts too. Oh my god. Ouch. Come on, taser hand, work for me here. Jesus. Really? And that's what I get for that? I literally got more out of killing the bear than I got for killing the special. That's lame. adventure. So pull up the. Let's see, what is this? Okay, hotkey is tab. This pulls up the mega map, as they call it in this, and allows you to navigate with your party around the map. There's little treasure, little loot bag things and stuff like that is where the actual treasure is, and it gives you a nice overview of what's going on. And you can navigate as a group and or as a party more easily that way. Quite frankly, I like the map on this a whole lot better than what I like it on Diablo. The map on Diablo particularly was kind of hard to see from time to time. Really? Best you got for me, huh? Zappity, zappity, zappity. Kind of a little annoyed at this point that I haven't leveled up that nature skill yet. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. Yo! Fuck you! It looks like they just hawked gigantic loogies at me. I actually think I managed to negate most of that damage. Want the splintered staff? I don't think so. I don't think I have any need for the splintered staff. Not at this point, anyway. In fact, not at any point for that matter. I don't think this game has a crafting system or anything of that nature in it, unfortunately. Furthermore, I don't know if anyone's watching or not, so if there is anyone watching, hi, nice to see you. Hope that you guys are enjoying so far. See you like and subscribe. Ooh, Phil McCracken has advanced to level 2 in nature magic. Finally. That one was good. It's like he straight up had a heart attack and fell. Hit right in a weak spot. The heart. That sweet baby, little Miss Cookie. See, now that ain't fair, damn it. But I also have to say that I can't exactly blame them for hiding around corners and shit of that nature. Especially when there's a wild man like me out on the loose, fucking zapping the hell out of people and taking no prisoners whatsoever. Oh yeah, that horn still blows. Are you asleep already? Wow, she must have been tired. So, yeah, my mom is now AFK because she just totally completely laid down and passed out. She just got home from work not all that long ago, so She's tired. I don't blame her. She might be up a little bit later, but she might not be as well. Oh. Like, jeez. Didn't expect her to lay down and just zonk completely like that. I seen you over there. Trying to be all sneaky. Oh, let's see what's going on over here. Anything over in here? What the? What kind of dirtbag shit is this? God, I wish it would let you zap frogs. I mean, they're not really frogs, like... I don't know what the hell these things are supposed to be. They look like saber-toothed toad gerbils. They kinda, sorta, a little low-key remind me of the StarCraft Zergling, actually. Except for, you know, Zerglings they don't have that big saber-tooth thing going on there, but it's what it reminds me of. Zappity. It's hysterical. Mom was saying that it sounded like a bug zapper, and oddly enough, it conveniently works for being a bug zapper. Oh shit, that's actual wolves. They wolves are like coyotes, not a gray wolf. That'd be cool if it was, like there was a dire wolf over here or something of that nature. That'd be nifty. Also was unaware of this little nifty spot over in here. Oh, you can't cheat the system. I thought I could be a cool guy about it and cheat the system. Alas, I was wrong. Okay, no, get Garthok Narfler.
Damn old Krug. I knew they was none too bright, but today I seen everything. They torched this here bridge, and then said to driving a wagon caravan across while it was still a burden. Now the only way to Stonebridge is that a ways, and that means going through the old crypts to the road beyond. You ain't gonna catch me going that way.
Well, I'll see you on the other side. Or see you from the other side, as far as that goes. Well, there's the wagon caravan and the Krug down there. Well, to the crypts. Oh, why are the Grey Wolves working with the Krug? I feel worse for the gray wolf than I do for the Krug, though, because the gray wolf's just doing what it does. Being a predator. The Krug are just assholes. Anything back over in here? No, nothing, nada. Looks like an area right there. It looked like it'd make a nice little bridge, and that this area over in here would be a nice little loot pocket, but yes, not. Hit tab, pull up the map real quick, like, yeah. We are going the right way still. Wouldn't make sure I didn't get turned around. What the why? One of those, damn it, really? Why? I really had absolutely no intention of making this character a magical character, so to speak. But there's just so much shit that is useful when it comes to magic. Oh, hush. Dumbass neighbors being loud. Shut up. It's unnecessary for you guys to bark at shit like that. If it was somebody pounding on the door or something, I'd understand you guys barking. Uh-oh. Help. Yelling at the dogs, not paying attention to my health, I almost died. Zappity. Zappity. Oh, pardon me. Jesus, these wolves hurt. That should give you an idea of why I'm kiting them around, though. Because if I don't, well, they're kind of mean. And I'm not doing some real super epic precision build or anything of that nature, you know, like some people are, or some people do and have everything 100% mathed out and so on, like some do with Dungeons and Dragons and so on. There's a lot of thought that goes into it. That is not my intention in this particular case whatsoever. I am just playing it, and what happens, happens. Hello. How you doing? Yeah. Zappity. Actually, hold on a second here. If I pull up the overlay, it blocks out the screen. Oh. Well, I mean, that's okay. Okay, hold on 1 second. I gotta see what this noise is. Come on, Lou. I'm sorry, buddy. I gotta see what this noise is. just the Wills running around out there. Who cares as long as they're not running around down the street or not getting hurt? Sorry, Lou. I know, buddy. You're nice and comfy. Actually, as far as that goes, give me a second. So, apparently the washer does eat stuff from time to time. Because,
why I won't wash that blanket on my garden.
well, not only that, but like totally and completely losing stuff in the washer and or dryer, for example. Because I just pulled my blankets out of there. There wasn't anything wrong with there. There was nothing wrong with the blankets. That was the end of him. It's still alive? Damn. Well, I mean, they say that spiders can live for a really long time in water because they have that fucking weird ass bubble blowing ability. Well, I don't know if other insects have that ability or not, but I mean, hell, there's some spiders that have their entire lives based around that. That like their entire hunting habits and all that stuff is based around it. There's some of them they'll even go down in and they'll use their webs and build like an under. Okay. They'll make a under the water bubble nest basically, like a beta does.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. It's really, really, really cool, but it's so weird. I'm jealous. I want to be able to do that. Some bitches. Like all the natural selection and stuff like that. We human beings, as survivable as we are, shit, you'd think that we could have up with that. Right? Why don't we have gills? Come on. Come on, nature, come on. Right. humans, great powerful apex predators that we are, exposed to extended periods of time in water, will die. Then, right? And then there's nature's trash collectors that exposed to extended periods of time in the water, they're just like, yeah, fuck it, we'll live. It's like, no, wait a second here, this shit's ass backwards. Okie dokie. I heard the kids yelling out there and stuff. I wanted to go and check on it, make sure that it wasn't somebody after one of the kids or something. It's like what Mom was talking about here earlier. It seemed like we give more of a shit about a lot of these neighbors the neighbors do. And here comes Edward. There we go. Warm blankets. Warm and cozy blankets. It's dumb that I'm excited about that in the fucking middle of summer, but whatever. Yeah, well, that's because we have one person on one side of the house that heats up with hell too quick, and we have another person on the other side of the house that, you know, gets freezing all the time. So, I mean, there's no equilibrium anywhere. But there are extended reasons. Dude, no. Come on. Now, son of a bitch, I've somehow managed to lose my lighter. And somehow, yeah, I know how, it's under my ass. So Edward, when are you gonna hop on and start being my moderator? I'm joking, you don't actually have to whatsoever. I'm totally fucking with it. Yeah. It would be helpful though. Ooh. I wish that this game still had a active multiplayer and stuff. I'm sure that it probably still has multiplayer through LAN and shit, but I'm not sure, like, as far as server wise goes. And it's old. Hell, I don't even know if Dungeon Siege 3 still has active online anymore, or if it ever had online to begin with, for that matter. Because I'm not really a Dungeon Siege aficionado, but it's a fun game, and it's a game I've always loved. Because it's very Diablo-esque. I know you liked Diablo, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that you liked Diablo as well, but I mean, there's only so much of it that yeah. It doesn't have the most branching storyline, no. However, the cool thing about Diablo is that the dungeons and shit and the layouts of everything was almost always different every time you played through it. It's not like they had set stuff for things, you know? Girl, get up there, lay down. Go on. You don't have to whine at her to get up there, dude. You don't have to be a dick about it. I don't understand why he insists on doing that. Oh shit! That even warranted a whistle. I didn't even see the glow up until it happened. And I'm gonna nope the hell on out of there. And I'm gonna kite him around and zap the shit out of him. And you know something? For this being an older game, that's a really, really cool lightning effect, honestly. But, granted, I'm sure it's not exactly a super hard thing to figure out how to do a lightning effect. But this is... Let's see if I can catch it. Aw, unfortunately not. Damn it! It's almost as quick as actual lightning. The fastest lightning. Ha!
God, your character looks still.
I'm sorry, what?
Your character looks still.
Oh yes. Well, I mean, basically cursed image.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, there's not very many things you can do to him to where he won't look dumb. But, see, now I just feel bad. I killed the alpha wolf simply for a pile of gold. Is there? Is there a sneak skill to this? I keep hearing something outside of it. Hey, there we go. Finally was able to get that. Okay, so the lighting effect just looks... Hush, 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 hush. The kid's outside screaming. Shut up. My mom was saying the other day, you know, back in the olden days, that shit was frowned upon. Greatly frowned upon, in fact. To the degree of, if you were just outside screaming, you would get your ass beat. If you were outside screaming and you weren't dying, you would get your ass beat. That's why children scream. As if they're hurt, or if they're dying. That's what screaming is for. If you're running around playing, it's unnecessary. Quite frankly, it's aggravating because it makes everyone in the general populace think that your child is potentially in danger. Guys, get down off the fridge. I wouldn't have a problem with y'all being up there if you weren't stupid and kept going down behind it. And it wouldn't be so bad, even at that, if there's a way to get back out without us also having to intervene. Okay, okay, okay. So, okay. Um, one second here. I'm gonna pause this, and since I know how to pull up the overall. Oh shit, I almost did a really dumb. I totally, completely almost clicked the wrong end of that. Um, I'm going to minimize this out real quick, and I'm going to mess with some OBS settings, because I want to be able to pull up the overlay and such of that nature without causing significant issues. So, give me 1 second. I'll continue to talk to y'all, but gonna be nicking around with some settings real quick, like game overlay. So overlay, want it to be see-through to a degree on my end. Put it down at 20%. Toggle positioning mode. Okay, go ahead and throw chat over here. Come on, guys. Hush. I think I'm going to throw my recent events log. Do I really want to put it down over in that corner? No, perhaps I'll put it there. Right. Oh, hush. Unnecessary. Just, Jesus. Unnecessary. Yeesh. I love y'all, but damn. Okay, now should hook me up with the whole done on the positioning. Let me see here. I see how horrible it is. Pretty horrible, actually. Because I do believe with times by 16. Let me see what this does. Sure, let's do that. Okay. Nope, still didn't really help a whole hell of a lot. Okay. Well. Number one, I don't really know if it's that it didn't help. Ooh, shit. That is so totally flipping not what I wanted to do. Stop. Okay. Dum-dum. OBS. Y'all heard that pop over in the distance? I don't know if my mic picked it up or not. Hush, guys. Please. Well, that was a gunshot. Oh, tuckety. this up here at like 70%. No, maybe a little bit more. Maybe like 80% perhaps. And toggle positioning mode. What? Recent events like right there, and it's like right in this here area. And yeah, do something like that. Do something like that. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Done. Let me see how that looks real quick. Like, pull them up. Why does it put it like right there in the middle? It don't even make sense. Okay. So, like, is there a hotkey to do the overlay positioning? Apparently there is, actually. Hey, old man. How you doing over there, bub? Not too hot? Okay. I think I want to make that a star. Yeah. Yeah. Check overlay. See what under advanced. I'm pretty sure that the advanced is not something I particularly want to dink with right at the moment. Unfortunately, like I was saying, is I am not freaking 100% fluent with this quite yet. Requires administrator privileges to me. Okay. That don't make no damn sense. Stream? No. Video? No. The other video? No. Well, this is a little bit lame. Bear with me, guys. Please bear with me. Okay. I think I'm done on that note. With thinking with that. Done thinking with that. The hell? Okay, let's dismiss the pinned message as well, as I don't really need that. Despite that. Yeah. Go ahead and refresh the chat as well, which again is not really particularly a necessary thing. Now let me go into actual game, bring up that. Aw. Can I really not do that right here? Oh dear. Oh dear. I've done did a dumb. Okay. Options. Okay. Let's put this back up to 32. See if that fixes that. Okay, that fixed that. Pull that up. It will not allow me to pull up the toggle overlay settings. While I'm endgame. Why? That is probably one of the top 10 most annoying damn things I think I've ever seen in my life. Okay, let's do that then and see if it will let me do it from there then. Okay, apparently not. Why will it not let me do the overlay in that area? If I do that, I'll just do that like so. And then maybe drop this down just a smidge. And this down just a smidge. And maybe over, perhaps. Come on. Come on, Seki. And then let's pull it up. Oh, yeah, there's that is. I'd also very much like to resize it, too. Okay. That's kind of lame, though. Because it's like right there, directly in the middle of the frickin' screen. I mean, come on. That's so incredibly lame. But, I mean, what do you expect when you have an old game like this? At least I can pull up the overlay and put the overlay down if I wish. I've made the world's happiest kitty, by the way. I don't know if any of y'all can hear this purring that's going on over here. But she is absolutely obsessed with softy blankets. Absolutely obsessed with softy blankets. So I went and I did all my blankets and stuff here earlier today, and I have 2 softy blankets. Well, as you can maybe hear, maybe not hear, she's quite content with the whole softy blanket ordeal the way that it is. Just absolutely hysterical, honestly. Man, I don't even know about doing like the alert boxes and stuff like that when it comes to dealing with these older games. I don't even know about doing all that. It's totally and completely not going to work in my favor, I feel like, quite frankly. And also, I don't know if the overlay shows up for you guys in on screen either. It may, or it may not. I'm unsure. Go ahead and unpin that message. Now I'm going to refresh this here page real quick, like. Okay, still muted. Oh shit. I never posted my Twitter post. Well, shit. Holy shit. Sorry. Smoking this cigarette and it decided it was gonna run all the way down to one side like it's a poorly rolled joint. And yes, I totally and completely just said that. Holy crap, dude. I've never seen a cigarette do that before. I've seen hand-rolled ones do that before, but I've never seen, like, an actual, over-the-counter cigarette do that before. And that was crazy. And bear with me for a moment, like I was saying, I'm doing a little bit of self-promotion here, real quick, like, I very much so wish that I could get a small team of people together to do this sort of stuff and, oof, dear, pardon me, help me promote this sort of stuff and whatnot. That'd be very nice. Oof. For those of you who know me as a vapor, I'm currently very, very broke, and that is why I'm smoking, as opposed to the hell. Robinhood files for an IPO. That's strange. Why the hell would Robinhood need to file for an IPO? I mean, I know that they caught a lot of flack for the GameStop stuff, but honestly, they were trying to protect people, so I kind of understand. Because people were going out and being gullible with it, and some people were making money, and there were some people that were losing their shit because, it was a vastly fluctuating market, and it was fluctuating in the favor too heavily to some people, and essentially they used it kind of almost like a crypto type currency, but with stocks, and because of the way that they had used it and boosted the money of it and so on and so forth and boosted the value of it. Hush. No cat in the window scratching. It's inflating the market or something like that is what they call it. And basically, these high-profile investors and stuff had all got together and talked about it and stuff like that, and figured out a way of screwing people, essentially. And you know, we're not technically stealing money, but we're technically stealing money, which is shitty. Yeah. So, I'm not sure exactly if that is a hashtag that is like somebody's hashtag or what, because it was a hashtag RPG, but I don't think, what the hell's RPG stream? Huh, okay, that's cool. I'm down to fucking follow that guy. Hell yeah, that's awesome. But it doesn't look like it is actually like somebody's ordeal. Here, I'll take and put that back. Holy shit. Hi, Lou. I wonder if Dungeon Siege has... Ooh. This is so not what I wanted to do. Oh, well, kinda at least. Let me check that out real quick, like. See what our weather's doing for the moment. From back in my old days of trying to be a DJ and stuff and messing around with streaming audio to the web and such of that nature through Shoutcast, makes me want to give a minor weather report. Looks like we got strong storms. Well, not even strong storms. Looks like we got rain, some thunder and lightning, and previously potentially strong storm that was just rolling through the Memphis area and is heading south towards Georgia, Birmingham, and I do believe that is Tuscaloosa in Alabama. Then we got actually, Georgia's relatively clear unless you are in Macon, Georgia, and Warner Robins. Looks like you guys got some fairly strong pop-up storms that are going around that area right at the moment. And pretty much anything that is well, pretty much anything from here in Tennessee all the way up the coastline, all the way up into the New York area and such, is all experiencing either some type of storm or rain of some sort or another. That also includes the eastern side of Kentucky, Washington, DC, Virginia, not Washington State, but DC, Virginia, and pretty much all the states all the way up there. Mouth's getting dry and I can't speak right. We're experiencing some sort of rain and or thunderstorms of some sort or another. Looks like most of it's just rain at this point. We may experience some thunderstorms here in Tennessee here eventually, but it doesn't look like it's anything too intense. It looks like it's mostly just rain for the moment. Maybe some pop-ups if there's an area that's particularly moist and it's just kind of sitting there, whatever. Once you get into the mountains and such, it seems like air pockets do weird things in the mountains. So, like for example, you'll have an air mass that'll go over top of the mountains and drop down real super quick into a area that is warm and moist, and ta-da, you have a pop-up thunderstorm. And it can potentially be a particularly nasty pop-up thunderstorm. Okay, so don't need that anymore. And hashtag classic as well. Ooh. Right, the whole reason why I wanted to do this. Copy. What? Oh. So, there is a hashtag Dungeon Siege, as far as that goes. And as far as that goes, I've seen an @ Dungeon Siege as well. So does that mean there's somebody? Yes, there is indeed an actual Dungeon Siege. So apparently this is a very, very, very old Twitter account, and even though it's @ Dungeon Siege and it's like legit, it's not the it has nothing to do with the actual game itself as far as that goes. Yes. And it also looks like no one's actually posted about this game since, well, June 26th of this year. And then the person previous to that was in 2019. December 3rd of 2019. So, okay. Now, we got that going for us, which is nice. Do-do-do-do. Power! Give me more power! I need power! Give me power! Or give me death! And everyone's gonna be like, I'm gonna give you death. Because you're an annoying fuck. Okay. So, anyhow, let's get back to the game. Instead of me dinking around on Twitter trying to do self-promotion stuff, and I am not a Twitter aficionado. In fact, I'm actually not really super hardcore into social media the way that it is, period. And I've actually come to find most of it to be quite irritating. Everybody has their opinions. Everybody has something to throw a fit about. Everybody has something to fucking go on about. And it's just... So what, is it a Healy shrine? Like what? I guess it must be a healing shrine. Oh no, let me take... Oh, never mind. I'll say, let me take some damage and I'll go over there and find out. Oh, my nature magic's just too good. You know, that zappy hand, it's just too much for these folks. Zappity. 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 Well, apparently the spell is actually becoming quite powerful. Let me take a look at that. 6 to 9. Yep, sure enough. So it does scale with your level then. Alright, I was unaware. Sweet. And it keeps sounding like there's some kids screaming outside, but I don't... Yeah, it's totally and completely not some kid screaming outside. I think it is actually a sound effect in the game. Which kind of makes me feel like a dipshit. Because it totally and completely sounds like it's coming from outside. It's kind of great though that this zap scales with your level. Hammer. Is it hammer time? I think it might be. Hammer. 7 to 10. That's 2 to 6. Why yes. Yes indeed it is hammer time. The walking stick's only 1 to 2. Spiked club's just shit, honestly. Oh yeah. Give him some zappity zap zaps. What? Hi, Timmy, friend. Oh, God. Oh, kitten. Oh, kitten. Now. I've already been over this once. There we go. Oh my God.
Lame.
poor Timmy, all he wanted to do was come up here and hang out for a minute. Actually, they have to be jackasses about it. For no reason. Do some zappity zaps over here. Now, I would expect there to be something like up in this area then. Or is this just like an alternate route? Let me check the map here. Yeah, it looks like it's just an alternate route of some sort. Oh shit, I lost some, or missed some gold back here. We could pick that up real quick like. This part I like. Zappity. It's pretty fantastic, not gonna lie. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure if the damage was actually going to scale with you or not. What the hell are these? They're totally fairies. There ain't shit you can do to them though. Oh yeah. Transmute? What the hell does transmute do? Nature magic. Transforms objects on the ground into gold with some loss in value. Move the flyer over an item and press the cast button. Potions and spells cannot be transmuted. What? Oh. That's coming with me. Put that fire shot down there real quick like, because we might have to go back, because I don't think I've ever even seen that spell before, and I didn't know it existed. That's really kind of super useful for. So looks to me like we're going. Okay, so if you run around and snag up the pixies, so to speak. Is that the crypt? Or is that something else entirely? Okay, I think this is the crypt. And I don't want to go into the crypt quite yet. Especially considering that we have that transmute spell now, and, well, can go around and go back through all of it, transmute all the bullshit that dropped into gold, and I can just pick up the damn gold and carry the gold with me. And not have any need for the merchant. Which is actually kind of great and kind of annoying. Oh dear. Maybe that isn't the dungeon. Maybe that's just someplace. Yeah, that's just someplace off to the side then, I guess. Okay. Grr. We've been over this, dude. So. Oh, there's some gold back here I missed. Go. Yeah, I know this is kind of tedious and almost dumb of me to do this, not gonna lie, but really, it's one of those sort of deals where gold in this game is highly valuable, no dur sort of deals, but it really is, and it's not, it's worth doing. Let's put it that way. Let's make it easy on me in saying that it's worth doing. Plus, it gives me extra nature skill. And it's not like I'm doing this as a speed run or anything of that nature, so I'm not really trying to be super quick about it or anything. And I'll do this all from the mega map, as they call it. Which I still think is pretty funny. What the hell's up here? Oh, there ain't nothing up there. Anything up in here? Because it doesn't look like we went through this area yet. Apparently there was, or there is, kinda. Roy. Dude, man, still just standing there, huh? Again, not gonna lie, it's kind of a little on the irritating side that you can't zap the frogs. No. Like they say, we hear, or like the Team 4-star guy said, during, oh shit, I think it's the cell fight. Well, we here at Team 4-star do not condone child violence. However, we do find it hilarious. Now, if this was a real creature, I'd want to protect it. Since it's a virtual creature, it's still kind of cute. Not gonna lie. If it was real, I'd totally and completely take it home. It could hang out with me. Was there anything in this cave? I think that there was. Or what? Is this one of those games that if items sit for a certain period of time, they despawn? I kinda hope not. We'll go back down to Dude's cellar, and if those items are totally and completely not there, then I'm not going to bother going back all the way. Unfortunately. Because that's just a lot of work for nothing. My dude, why you gotta do that? There should be all types of random shit down in his cellar still. Should be a whole pile of random shit right here. And there's not. That's super, 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 super poopy. And furthermore, would anyone like to explain to me why this shelf is non-existent and just, like, totally not there? You know something? Hold on for 1 second. Let me save this. Let me save this. Exception detected. So, my game did break. Okie dokie. Luckily, I have it right there, so I can pull it up real quick, like. But, like, really? Damn, that's loud. I always did like the intro animations to this game. It's fantastic. Out of curiosity. Disabled. Wah 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 wah. That's lame. Oh dear. Oh no. Dude. Now, come on. Okay. Now I'm ticked. And quite frankly, that puts me in a mood to play this game. Because that was seriously like an hour and a half of game progress that just went poof into nothingness for virtually no reason whatsoever. Because it's an older glitchy game running on a system that's honestly way the hell too good for it. And that's not really saying a whole hell of a lot, honestly, because pretty much anything that's a 2005 computer on up is way too good for the game. So, yeah, that just irritated the absolute total and complete shit out of me, and, quite frankly, I'm gonna rage quit. I mean, it says load off and or save often, so, I mean, what should I expect, I suppose? So, I'm sorry for anyone that just showed up here to the channel to the stream and whatnot, and wanted to watch it and all this other stuff. We'll play something else. That that did it for me. Over it when it comes to that particular game right at the moment anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end the stream here and start up another stream with another game, but I don't know exactly what yet. So yeah, I'll get back to you on that. Anyway, I hope that you did enjoy what you did get to see. And, maybe I'll get some of the same luck with some of the next random loot drops. Because that's the only way that I'd get any of that stuff back, is to get some of the same luck that I had already had. And kiting around guys for the past hour and a half and so on and so forth. Bitch, 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 moan, 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 complain, complain. Anyway, I hope that you liked the stream and I hope that you subscribe. Anyway,